Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to a Fortune Friday reading. So if you guys would like your own personalized version of this reading, this is actually a reading that I offer in my Etsy shop. So go ahead and take a look at the links down below. All the decks I'll be using here today are created by myself. Those will also be listed down below. And obviously this is a general reading, so just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. So we're going to start off by following the outline that I've created for this reading. The very first thing that we're going to tap into is the opening message and your current energy. Okay, so let's take a look. What is our current energy or the opening message? So this deck that I've created is called the Winds of Fortune deck. All right, what is our current energy? What is our current vibe? What is the opening message here today? We have the Nine of Diamonds. So this says victory train, important people, new pastures, and broadening horizons. That's fantastic, you guys. So this just means that right now you are on this train. It is going towards a victory. Perhaps you're going to be meeting new people along the way. And so this is going to broaden your horizons, etc. So this is the Oracle of Chance deck. Let's see what else we need to know. Oh yeah, stag. So first of all, the stag to me is a masculine figure. And so to me, this is about dominance and taking control. This is about being assertive with other people. So this is about working well with others and being able to assert yourself and still being able to basically, speak up and put your needs out there as well. So this could be a very dominant person coming into your life. And I feel like as long as you assert yourself with them, or you're just assertive in general, you're going to have success. All right, so let's go ahead and go into these charm cards here and see what else we need to know. Ooh, grapes, a luxury. Yeah, we'll take it. That's amazing. So to me, what is a luxury? I mean, the reason that I took the grapes and I turned this into meaning luxury for me is because it always reminds me of, back in these old times where these, girls would feed the kings the grapes straight into their mouth. Like, that is luxury. That is like, wow, you've made it. So I love that we have the victory train, important people. To me, this could be someone that you meet or someone that's in your life that's going to influence you in a positive way. Why? Because they are successful themselves. And so this is about taking advice from people that have actually made it, who actually know what the heck they're talking about. Somebody that can give you really good advice in your chosen field or whatever it is that you're trying to create. So all of those things are amazing. Let's go into my holiday cheer oracle. What else is going on here? Ooh, we have romantic feelings, okay? So this, of course, could be somebody that you end up having a romantic connection with, or it could just be that it puts you into, some sort of an atmosphere or an environment where you're going to be meeting someone, where there's going to be some kind of feelings that are going to make you feel good and all warm inside. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's go into my Treasure Trove oracle. We have the woodworker. There's an air of artistry that comes from the skilled woodworker. Go against the grain and carve out your destiny by honing your craft. Wow, you guys. So this is something to do with your occupation or your craft or something that you really enjoy doing. You could be an artist of sorts. You could have something that you're working on right now. And so there is perhaps someone, or this could even just be your own influence. You're the stag. You're the dominant person. You're taking control. You want this luxurious life. You want success. You want victory. You want it all, actually, is what I'm seeing here. And so to me, this tells me that you are in alignment for the success. So where you're at right now, you have all the tools that you need. So this is an indication for you to continue going on this particular path, definitely working hard and being dedicated and honing in, because you're destined to do something. I'm also getting here, you're destined to either meet someone or be with someone as you walk down this destined path. So let's go into my Treasure Trove Tarot. Oh my God. Yeah. The 9 of Cups is amazing, you guys. We have 2 9s here. So 9s are mastery numbers to me. It means that we are almost there, baby. We are almost to that 10, and that 10 is the payoff. It is the freaking jackpot. But this card says jackpot, dream job, and personal fulfillment. And that's really what the 9 of Cups is. The 9 of Cups means that we are feeling really good in our own energy. We're feeling good on our own. We're satisfied with ourselves. And that really is truly a jackpot when you can get to that destination with yourself. And then when you're feeling good, your cups just start running over, and all of these things start, gracing your life. You start being blessed in all areas. And I'm getting here for some of you guys, you might not even be focused on romance, but somehow it's just going to come into your life as you are living your best life. So that is the first message, the opening message, and your current energy right now. It looks fantastic. All right, so now let's go into challenges or blessings that you could be facing. So same card lineup here. Challenges or blessings that you could be facing. We have the 4 of Spades. It says anxiety and frustration, trying too hard, difficult beginnings, or minor health issues. Okay, you guys. So it could be that maybe when you started on this path, it's been difficult. You've had a lot of anxieties. You had a lot of frustrations. Maybe you were trying too hard, and you've had some difficult beginnings with this particular craft or journey. But guess what? Now you are learning a thing or two. It does say trying too hard. Sometimes when we try too hard, sometimes we can end up, over focusing on something that isn't working, and we're not focusing on something that could work or is working. So we learn as we go along, and that's just what I'm really getting from that. We're learning, so don't beat yourself up too hard, okay? Also, we do have minor health issues, just could be like headaches or anxiety. That would be also a health issue, but it says minor. So this isn't something major. It's, just some sort of little bit of a setback. I feel even like depression or just feeling exhausted, fatigued, that kind of energy. But with what we just got in the very beginning, to me, these things are going to the wayside. Okay. So to me, it's like a blessing and some sort of lesson. Oh, look, Lily, the timing is spring. So we're in winter right now in the States, but obviously the next season is going to be spring. So no matter where you're at in the world, to me, what I'm getting here is that this has just been a season of learning. This has been a season of hard work, because the spade suit is work energy. But to me, it's like there's going to be some sort of growth and development in the next season for you. So this hard work is going to pay off, you guys. So don't quit before the miracle occurs. Yes, we have dice. I mean, you've got to try, right? You've got to throw the dice and take a risk. So if you're not trying, then you're not living. If you're not willing to take a risk, then you're never going to really get anywhere. So it's been risky. It's been like a crapshoot. It's definitely been one of those things where, you knew that maybe you had to take some of your savings, or you had to do this only by, quitting a stable job and just basically seeing how this will pay off for you. Well, what I'm getting in this reading is that you guys are about ready to experience that payoff and that growth and development. Like, you're going to get to that point where you realize, it was worth it, and I'm really glad that I did it. So to me, this is a blessing, but it's a blessing in disguise. Okay, it didn't feel like a blessing. Woo, vacation time. Fantastic. So this is a period of rest that's coming up for you. So you will be blessed with being able to be more relaxed in either this new position or this thing that you're doing, or you're going to be able to take some time off. So it doesn't even mean that you guys had to start some sort of project or business. I mean, you could just have your, normal 9-to-5 job. But what I'm getting here is that you've been working on yourselves, like you're feeling better. And that work in itself is starting to pay off. You're going to experience a reward coming up here very soon. And it looks to me like the timing is the next season. So it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. The next season is when you might be taking a vacation. You might be taking some time, for yourself, or to just do something that you really enjoy. Either way, it's great. We have the janitor. The janitor is about cleaning up your act. Tidy up hazardous conditions. You'll need to clear the pathway for something new. Fantastic. So whatever we've been in, you guys, whatever we've been doing, it wasn't necessarily working to our advantage. So we had to clean up our acts. We had to change a thing, tweak a thing or two. And now that we've done that, we have some sort of payoff coming. We have some sort of an opportunity to relax, to have some more fun. So it's kind of like all work and no play, right? Obviously that creates all kinds of risks for us that might not be worth it. So I just feel like we're getting back to living. We're getting back to enjoying our lives. We're realizing that, life is short. So, we might as well make the best of it while we're here and while we can. But the Six of Wands is you are almost at the finish line. You will be recognized for your talents. You're going to complete a project and you're going to be able to do a victory dance. You're going to be able to celebrate because you have crossed the finish line. So I feel like for a lot of you watching this video, you could be working on a particular project or there's a goal that you have in mind and you've been working really, really hard and you've wanted it for a while. And I'm getting here in this next season, you're going to be able to relax because you have made it. There is a payoff. You're going to get that position. You're going to be recognized for your hard work, and you've done what you needed to do in order to make way for this victory. So to me, this is a congratulations. This is definitely all blessing, but blessing that definitely comes in the form of a disguise. It's not like it was easy. It's not like it was just handed to you. You had to work your ass off for this, and I feel like that's where the payoff is. So that's fantastic. All right, now we're going to go into the past and how it might be influencing you in your present life. Okay, so these could just be hardships from the past or just wisdom that could be influencing you in a positive way. So it could go either way. Because we have another number 4. We have 4 of clubs. Desire for change, feeling restless, little progress, stuck in a rut. To me, that really goes with that other 4. It felt like maybe things were you're very frustrated. It was just so hard. It seemed like an uphill battle all the way. You just felt like giving up even, right? So it's kind of like, to me, the payoff is in your dedication to just stay connected to your craft. And we have picture, a confession of feelings is near. Interesting. To me, this is like we're bottling things up, right? And I feel like in the past, maybe that's what you did. You just bottled things up. You didn't really honor how you were feeling. You didn't honor something. And I feel like there has been a heavy duty lesson in honoring your feelings and honoring what you want out of this life instead of bottling it up. So I feel like, once that pitcher reaches maximum capacity, it's going to just spill over. And so for me, that is what I am seeing for you guys, is that you're learning a thing or two about, what's going to make you happy in the long run. Maybe, our focus was success. Got to make that money. Got to do this. Got to do that. And maybe we've switched some gears around and made it more about, do I even love what I do? So that passion and loving what you do, that is also very important as well. So I feel like some of you guys have had to come to those conclusions that maybe money isn't everything. Yes, it's important in certain circumstances, but it's not everything, especially if you want to be a happy individual long term. So some of you guys may have, like I said, tweaked a thing or two, and now you're just being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, I feel good that I've reached this conclusion. To me, this feels better for me. This feels more authentic, and I'm now on track with my destiny and my purpose in this life. We have the teddy bear. We have trauma. Yeah, because to me, this past energy, it's like, again, our trauma has taught us that it's not safe to be ourselves, that it's not safe to basically do what you love to do. It's not going to work out. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to be responsible. And of course, we need to be responsible in certain ways. But what about honoring what we want? What about honoring our childhood dreams, the things that we dream about, the things that make us truly feel alive? So I feel like we're giving time to ourselves ourselves to dream. And maybe we felt guilty about that before, but we certainly have learned that it's not worth it to stifle everything and to be inauthentic and to pretend we're someone that we're not. So our trauma will have us stuck. It will have us operating in old ways and getting nowhere. And I feel for a lot of you, you have cleared this up, or you're on your way to clearing this up. Oh yes, new beginnings. This is beautiful. So I kind of feel like, obviously this particular scene, this looks like Christmas to me, okay? And this is the holiday oracle, so there's a lot of holidays that come through. So to me, this is timing. I feel like over the holiday season, no matter if you celebrate it or not, it doesn't matter, but that represents the birth of Christ. And so even though there's debate on whether or not that was actually December 25th, it doesn't matter. On our calendars, that's when it's celebrated. So this is the timing for me. And that timing would be December 25th. So I do feel like in that season, again, that's going to be opposite on the opposite end of the world, but December 25th, it's around this time that perhaps something shifted for you guys. And you started to realize, you know what, life is too short. I want a new beginning. I want to do something new with my life. We're about ready to go into a new year. Maybe some of you guys made a New Year's resolution that you're no longer going to be inauthentic, that you're going to do what you love to do, that you're going to get out of that dead-end job or relationship, or you're going to stop acting in unhealthy or toxic ways. And you're going to drop that trauma and you're going to finally handle it and you're going to live your best life. So this desire for change, feeling restless, this feeling that you're not living your life to its full capacity, you're correct. In the past, you were not. But we always have an opportunity to shift things and change at any time. And I feel like that's what you guys are definitely doing, for sure. That's why the janitor showed up. The janitor shows up to say, all right, it's time to clean things up. It's time to clean up our act. It's time to basically get rid of this hazardous material that is basically making you sick. Ooh, we have the writer. Oh my gosh, I love this. So first of all, some of you guys could really feel drawn to writing or speaking. To me, this is the same thing. We're writing things, or it's coming to us in thoughts. And so we're sharing these things with other people, right? Or it could even be like we're journaling, or we're dreaming. But it says the writer loves to dream. Remember, I was just talking about this. This has something to do with our dreams, the things that we've always wanted to do. Why can't we do those things in this life? So give yourself permission to dream. In the past, remember, this is the position of past. In the past, you may not have been able to, you didn't give yourself permission to dream. Maybe other people, family, expectations of you, you felt guilty for doing things that you wanted to do. So instead, you spent a lot of time doing things that you were expected to do. But this writer loves to dream. But it says, as the reader, it's up to you to decipher the writing on the walls. Identify what is fact or fiction. So this is about being realistic as well, right? The thing is, you can dream, but you can also do a day job. You can do something on the side. Who says you can't write on the side? Who says that you can't fulfill your responsibilities, things that you have to do to survive, because that's obviously a thing, and then still dream on the side? There's no reason why you can't do both things. So definitely start carving out more time for yourself to dream, to be creative. To me, this is something that you need to plug into to really, just express what your soul is longing to express. So that is so cool. And we have the King of Pentacles. Wow. This is influential, head honcho, business owner. So to me, this is someone who's running their own business, somebody who might be an influencer, somebody who has something to say and share with other people. So if you've always wanted to do it, you guys, and you just feel like, yeah, there's no way I can do that. No, there's no way I can do that. You can. You absolutely can. Now, can you do it right away and start making money and quit your day job? Maybe not for everybody, okay? But there's no reason why you can't do things that you want to do on the side. I know lots of influencers that still have day jobs. I happen to be blessed in the very beginning to where I could do it full time. The money was there. That's changed though. I couldn't do this on my own. Thank God I have my husband, who happens to be this King of Pentacles, right? Who is able to help me so I can continue to do this, right? So, not everybody has that luxury. I totally understand. So sometimes people do have to get that day job. But what I'm seeing here, you guys, is that the past is the past. Where there is a will, there's a way. If you feel like you are meant to do something, it is time for you to start going after those dreams and turning them into a reality and making them happen. Love it. All right. Now we're going to go into the environment and outer influences that could be coming from other people or just the outside world. So this could be, of course, positive or challenging. We have the 5 of Clubs. It says helpful associates, beneficial contracts, future planning, and comfortable and joyous. So comfortable and joy. Comfort and joy. That right there is telling me that there are people that are ready to basically be our cheerleaders, to compliment us, to help lift us up, people that want to collaborate with us. Find your tribe, find your people, connect, because there is something about bringing about positive changes, which of course the number 5 is all about changing our circumstances, making changes for the better. Other people will be very helpful in this department. All right. We have instant chemistry and attraction with somebody. This is very cool. Now, remember how there was romantic feelings? This could be actually where you meet this person. You're going to be very attracted to this person. Now, it might not be romantic for everybody. For some of you guys, this could just be friendships, soulmates that you meet along the way where you're just like, wow, I really like this person. I feel an instant connection with them. I feel really drawn to them. Wow, we just get along. It's so effortless. That's a soulmate. It doesn't always have to be romantic, you guys. So some of you guys are meant to come together and connect with your soul family and your soul tribe and do some great things together. So this is awesome. There are people in your environment right now that you are meant to meet. So if you're just sitting on your couch and you're just like isolating yourself, the time for you to start going out and, being more social, if you can be, I feel like the time is now, or the time like when the weather maybe is less cold or less snowy and people are out in spring. That could be the time to do it as well. We have planet influences. Fantastic. So there's planetary influences, right? So these planetary influences could be certain times, like the full moon in Leo just occurred. That was a really powerful influence for a lot of people, including myself. It was very motivational. It gave me a lot of power. It gave me surge. It gave me confidence. It's not saying, oh, the moon is controlling you. It just means that there's influences. And if we open ourselves up to those influences, and we do certain things during those time periods, they can be very helpful and they can add something to our lives. So this influence, though, it doesn't just have to be planetary. These are influential people in your life to help you, to help get you connected to things that are meant for you, which would be that chemistry, which would be that vibration, which would be people that just resonate with you and you resonate with them. That's fantastic. So definitely be open to people that either want to work with you or that want to maybe help you. Okay. Yes, be in the present. So this is awesome because this tells me here the people from the past, people that it may not have worked out with, people that you may have had issues with. Don't let your past rob you of the present moment. Don't be a ghost in your present, as in you're not present. You're a ghost because you're still living in the past. So showing up and being present and not comparing all of your past failures to present situations will be positive for you. Now, of course, we want to use wisdom and discernment when we open ourselves up. It's not a free for all. Everyone in your present you can trust. You're still going to have to use your intuition and, like I said, be discerning. But for the majority of you, I just feel like do not let your past rob you from present encounters, the people that want to enter into your life, the people that want to connect with you and that are on your same page. Okay, so we have the plumber down in the dumps. The plumber is here to plunge any blockages, address the inner crap that's clogging up your system. You want to know what's clogging up your system, you guys? The past. All right, there's something from the past that's clogging us up. It happens to be a trauma. We just got that with the teddy bear. So some sort of old trauma could be clogging us up in the present moment. Let's not let that happen. Let's make the necessary changes. Let's create the flow. Let's get some Drano and clear up that frickin' clogged, whatever that is, and let's flow again, right? It's like the way that things are aligned right now are aligning for a reason, and they're being aligned this way in order for you to create new beginnings and to move forward and to be present instead of hanging on to past crap. I love that. All right. What else? So the plumber to me means that you could also meet someone that is here to help you to get to unclog the shit. All right. So that is what we are seeing here. Oh, yes, the 10 of Wands. Look at this. 10 of Wands is exhaustion. You've exhausted your efforts. It is time to delegate, which means it is time to allow someone to help you guys. You've been working very, very hard. And even though your hard work is paying off, what I'm getting for some of you, if this resonates, 2 heads are better than 1. This is time to team up with someone. This is time to connect with a community. This might not be a time to isolate yourself and do your own thing solely on every single thing. This is just a time to connect with others. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to work with others like with your business. You can still do your business on your own, but this is about coming together with people in your community. That's really going to be helpful for you guys. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a positive thing. Even if it was a negative in the past, don't allow your past experiences to ruin you for the present. That mindset has to change. And remember, we have the 5, which is the change, and the 10, remember we had those 9s? We're just on the brink of a completion of a cycle. So something is changing for the better. All right, now we're going to go into what Spirit wants you to focus on next. What does Spirit want you to focus on next? Ooh, we have 8 of clubs. So it says trials and tribulations, feeling discouraged. Finish what you've started, forging ahead. So this is about keeping strong. So what is the strength card? The strength card is the 8 in tarot. To me, for some reason, this reminds me of the strength card. Yes, you've gone through a lot. You've gone through your trials and tribulations. You've gone through things that have caused you to feel discouraged. But guess what? Finish what you've started, baby, and keep forging ahead. So that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Keep going. Forge ahead. Don't let these trials and tribulations leave you feeling discouraged. Keep going. Oh my gosh, yes, your faith has put you to the test. Remember, I was talking about Christ energy. Some of you guys could really be working with Christ consciousness, Christ energy, Jesus Christ himself. Doesn't matter if you're Christian or not. A lot of people work with Christ energy. This is definitely one of the energies that I work with the most because I was raised Christian. So it's very comfortable for me to work with Christ energy. Okay. So this right here, what was Jesus Christ put through? He was definitely put through trials and tribulations. He's carrying that lamb, I think it is, on his back. I mean, there's like that 10 of Wands burden. Whoa, right? So this is also, and this did come up in the reading that I just did over on Mystic Moon yesterday, where I had this hand coming out to you and saying, take my hand, let's do this together. So I'm not saying that this has to be it for everyone, but to me, this is a representation of having more faith that you're not walking this path alone, that not only is your higher power there to help you and to guide you, so this means to connect more with your higher power, and also that other people in your environment are here to help you along the way on this journey. So let them in. Open yourself up to connection. This will actually make you a stronger person, not trying to bear it all on your own. Oh, it's so great. All right, what else do we need? What else does Spirit want us to focus on? We have Voyage, which sailboat. This is about staying the course. This is about continuing on your voyage to discovery. You are going to discover something magnificent. And so this is about continuing on your present journey. This is a journey. Yeah, and you're going to rise up. So if you feel like these trials and tribulations have almost put you in the grave, you are going to rise up and resurrect. I love this. Jesus Christ resurrected from the grave. So to me, this is a message about resurrection. We are going to resurrect and rise up once again. So if you feel like something almost freaking killed you, this means that you are going to rise up once again. You are going to continue on your path. You are going to find your way once again, especially if you feel like you have been lost. Wow, lost or forgotten. You will survive. You will make it. You will get up and rise again. Wow, we have the soldier, you guys, coming through. It says, just when you're ready to give up. The soldier is here to keep your spirits up. It's almost like this soldier is Christ in your life, showing up as the soldier, okay? Not for everybody, but it says the trials will be tough, trials and tribulations. It's all coming together, but keep going. Look, you're almost there. So don't give up, you guys. Don't give up. It's almost like one of your spirit guides, your higher power, whoever you guys connect with, is like this soldier in your life that is telling you to keep going, to keep the faith. You are almost there. Wow, I can't believe these energies. So this is spirit. This is what spirit wants you to focus on. And we have the Fool. Yes, we have blind faith. Take a risk. Adventure awaits you. So this is not a time for you to give up, you guys. This is a time for you to keep going and to keep taking some risks. And it's also about connecting with others and knowing that you have support on your side, whether this is just your faith and your belief system, or this is other people, or a little bit of both. When you take risks and you have faith, you are going to make it. So definitely hang in there. All right. So now we're going to go into the potential future outcome and where things are headed. Well, where things are headed look really, really amazing so far. So let's see what this energy is. Ooh, we have the Queen of Spades. This is somebody who's well-educated, professional, analytical, and objective, and sophisticated. Just so you guys know, this particular deck that I have was a mistyped couple of typos in it. It has been corrected, so the ones that you guys get now are all completely, it's perfect. But this deck I had already ordered for myself, and it's a specific coding, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to keep it for myself. So I just didn't want you guys to think you're going to get a freaking deck that says well-educated. It says well-educated, professional, analytical, and objective, and somebody who's sophisticated. You're the freaking Queen of Spades. And to me, the Queen of Spades, she's the Queen of Swords, okay? She's definitely somebody who is serious. She knows what she's freaking talking about. She's strong, very hard to mess with the Queen of Swords. You ain't getting by. You ain't putting anything past her. So you've learned a lot. You definitely have. You've learned a lot, and you are ready. You have what it takes in order to execute your plans, your goals, your mission, your purpose. And so this wanted to pop out, so we'll take that. This has something to do with timing again, which is summer. So we had spring and summer come up, you guys. Now, I always see the hibiscus as Hawaiian energy. Ooh, guess what? Mr. Moon and I, we're going to Hawaii in July. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, we've never been to Hawaii together, so we're very, very excited. So anyways, I'll take that as a little bit of a hint. Yeah, definitely going to have some fun there. But to me, this is very much about growth and progression. So we know that we're in winter now. Again, not for everyone, but what I'm saying is that whatever season we're in right now, the next 2 seasons that are ahead of us are going to be very, very productive. There's going to be a lot of blossoming, a lot of growth, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of fruit. So to me, this is a blessing for the next couple of seasons to come. We have regeneration, so we are regenerating something. To me, this is also about resurrection, right? We're coming back up. We're regenerating again. We're generating energy again. There's definitely something that's working in our favor. Things are moving along. Things are actually progressing. We have coming on too strong. Very interesting. So to me, this is not about burning ourselves out like maybe we did once before. So that regeneration, this to me is about like working with alternative things. So that way we don't feel like we are having to work as hard. So this is the delegation. We're delegating. We've learned a lot, so we know what didn't work before. So we're not going to do certain things that we did before that were not successful. So we've learned from the past. So now we're in the future, we're not coming on too strong. We know how to say no. We have healthy boundaries. We're not going to do things that actually don't resonate with our souls. We're going to do the things that feel right for us. We're going to say no when we need to say no. And that could have been a problem for a lot of you in the past. You could have gotten involved with things that you didn't want to get involved with. You could have said yes when you wanted to, or you could have said yes when you wanted to say no. You could have done things that other people wanted you to do, but you weren't doing what you wanted to do. This is changing in the future, you guys. You're not going down that path any longer. You've learned too much. You're too smart now. You're not going to do that again. We have the photographer. It says, peer into the photographer's lens. It says, a fresh set of eyes allows a chance for growth and renewal in these trying times. So yes, this to me says that you're looking at things through a new lens in the future. So anybody that's coming on too strong, anybody that you just feel like, you know what, this is just not for me, or this isn't feeling right for me. You're not going to have a hard time communicating that and saying, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just not interested in that. Or yeah, I know that's not what I want to do. You're not going to have a problem voicing your opinion. And you're going to do it, of course, in an assertive way. And that's probably why we got the stag in the very beginning of this reading here. The stag says assert yourself with others. You will be able to assert yourself with others that are coming on too strong, that are trying to be too pushy, their ideas, taking you down a path that you don't want to go down. No, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because you've learned a thing or two. Yeah, and you'll definitely, if something isn't working out, you're not going to be afraid to leave it behind this time. I feel that for a lot of us, we've stayed in things, whether it's friendships or it's been business things or family dynamics or relationships too long because we were afraid. We were afraid to disappoint people. We were afraid that maybe the grass wasn't going to be greener on the other side. We were afraid that maybe we were going to leave the best thing that we were ever going to get. And so we just kind of settled. Lots of things. There's lots of reasons why people stay in situations that aren't really serving them. Okay. But until we become wiser and until we become stronger, we can't walk away from these things. But I feel like in the future, you guys, you're not afraid to go onto greener pastures. You're not afraid to move onwards. You're not afraid to branch out. You're not afraid to go into bigger and better things and situations. You're not going to be caught up with this dangling bit of, well, I'll pay you more. It's like, they've actually had jobs like that before where they've offered me positions of, authority and more money. And I'm just like, yeah, no, you know what? No, actually, I'm not interested in that. I didn't say this to them, but I'm thinking to myself, you couldn't pay me to stay here. You couldn't pay me to stay here and sell my soul and die a little every day. It's not worth it for me. Okay, I would rather go off here into the unknown and not have anything figured out than stay here one more day. That's just the kind of person that I am. But not everybody, is crazy like me. And not everybody might have the luxury to be able to do that because I was in a position where I was able to do that. But yeah, the thing is, I just feel what these are trying to tell us, you guys, is that in the future, where things are headed, no matter what happens, you are headed to bigger and better things because what you're looking for is out there. It might not be what you had in the past. Okay. And if something doesn't feel right for you, you're not going to be afraid to say, you know what? I don't want to do this. Or you know what? I'm going to keep dreaming. I'm going to keep going. So good for you. To me, this is major ascension. This is major shifts and changes. This means that you have taken the wisdom and the lessons of your education. You've taken this and you have actually done something amazing with it. You've learned so much. So congratulate yourself because things are changing for you guys in your present and your future. So we are going to end this reading with some final messages and advice from your spirit team. Oh, we have the King of Hearts, you guys. Oh my gosh. So this says dreamy, intuitive, popular, and charismatic, and good looking. So I have a feeling that some of you guys are dreaming of a partner, okay? And it's very evident to me because of the first card. Let me find it. This always happens where I can't find what the hell I got. Where is it? Come on, come on. There we go. See that? Some of you guys are dreaming of this king. This could be somebody that maybe you know or somebody that you don't know yet. You haven't met yet. But I feel like the more that you honor yourself, the more that you put energy into being authentic and true and just living your best life, which to me is your destined path, it is amazing how all the things that are meant for you start finding you. You're like literally attracting it. You're of this like different vibration and everything is just, coming in. And so to me, this means that keep living your best life, keep celebrating yourself, keep doing you, keep doing the things that you love. And I just feel like this king is coming in. Now, of course, this king could be you. This king is you. You're dreaming. Keep dreaming. You're very intuitive, spiritual. You're very popular and charismatic. People are drawn to you. People look to you as a way shower, perhaps you're influencing them. Remember, the king came through as an influencer. Maybe some of you guys are being called to be influencers, where you're helping to motivate other people and to create positive changes in people's lives. You're living your best life, and it just naturally shows and inspires other people, right? We see those influencers all the time. It seems like, wow, they're living their best life and they're getting paid for it. Whoa, double whammy there, which is amazing. So that to me just tells me that that's where some of you guys are headed. It could be either of those things. Oh my God, we can't make it up. Here it is, the Cupid. Now, of course, we have Valentine's Day that's right around the corner. So, of course, Cupid is naturally, in Valentine's, just decorations and the whole thing. But it doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. Some of you guys could be meeting someone around Valentine's Day, or somebody that you absolutely love and have been dreaming about is reaching out to you or something on Valentine's Day. But it says arrows of love are coming your way. Oh, yeah. And there's a Cupid there, too. So, to me, there's an arrow of love that is coming your way from this King of Hearts, somebody that, you may have been dreaming about, somebody that you have a lot of feelings, a lot of romantic feelings for. So there could be some sort of a shift in the future, or someone new that you are meeting. Ooh, unicorn, somebody that you've been dreaming about. We have Fantasyland, somebody that you've been having fantasies about. So you could be dreaming about this person at night. I'm kind of getting, for some of you guys, this could be someone that you don't know, but you've been dreaming about a particular person, and it's like this individual is about ready to show up in your life. So like certain traits, certain visions that you've had, certain dreams are going to, like symbolism that has come up in that dream is going to be connected to this person. So it's like your higher self, this intuition, your higher self is communicating with you on your future partner. Okay. Now this could of course be somebody that you already know as well. The same applies. So there's a lot of information that's coming to you through telepathy, visions, or dreams, and it's coming from spirit communicating with you about this person. Interesting. Freaking unicorns and Cupid, man. All right, what else? Ooh, now we have summer. Again, this could be the timeline. Okay? We did get that spring energy, but we did have summer come up twice in this reading in two different decks. So this could be when you meet this person. So even though Cupid is connected to Valentine's Day, it doesn't really mean Valentine's. It doesn't have to be that timing, which is like literally, I think, on Tuesday of next week. But summer. This could be when you end up meeting this individual. And as we can see here on the beach, Cupid's on the beach too. Look at that. Cupid is up in the air, still in summer. So the timing isn't really something to focus on too much here. But what I'm getting here, at some point this year, there is some sort of love situation that is shifting in your life. With the librarian, shh. You may be judging the cover of this book a bit too harshly. Consider a different perspective. It's not all black and white. Very interesting. So the librarian is, someone who is very much, thinking, the bookworm, right? Somebody who is very much logical and, practical in their approach to things, kind of book smart. I've met a lot of really intelligent, dumb people in my life. It's like, couple of lawyers, teachers, super intellectual types. But for some reason, their people skills and just like common sense and survival skills are a little off. You know what I mean? And I would be the complete opposite. Like, I'm not this bookworm. I'm not this like plethora of knowledge, but I've got a lot of wisdom from in my relationships with people throughout the years and going through certain things. My street smart skills are very, very high, and common sense is pretty much intact most of the time. So I'm not saying you can't be both, but I don't really know anyone that has both sides of these brains, like both sides of their brains operating at the same time. I feel like it's like one or the other. So what I'm getting here is that this is not the kind of person to be in this black and white thinking, okay? It's not going to be cookie cutter. This may not go exactly the way that you are dreaming it to. Like, it's great to dream, but it might not be exactly how you're dreaming it to be. So don't get completely locked into this idea that it has to be this person with blonde hair and blue eyes. That's just an example. Or it's this particular person. This could be someone that you're dreaming of, but they come in the form of a different person that has some of these same qualities, but they're not this exact person. So I'm getting here for some of you guys to be open when it comes to this desire that you have for love. If you have it completely like locked in that it has to be this particular person, they're the ones, they're it. Spirit is telling us, try not to be black and white. Let's kind of consider a little bit of a different perspective here. Let's see things from a higher perspective. Spirit uses a lot of symbolism. Spirit uses things that are not exactly, like word for word. Stories, in history, things like that aren't exactly, I can't think of the word I want to use. It's not to be taken literally. So the same goes for the visions that we're going to get and the information that we're going to get from Spirit. It might not be that exact thing. So even though you can trust your intuition with what you're getting, it might not exactly mean 100% what you think it means. So be open. Be open on this journey of love. Be open to what you're experiencing, but don't take everything as black and white, because if it doesn't show up in the exact way that you were envisioning, you might be disappointed, and there's nothing to be disappointed about, because what I'm getting here is that it's an absolute gift and it's something for you to cherish once you receive it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And with the librarian, you've learned a lot. And the more that we place expectation on things and the more that we need it to be a specific way, our way, we're usually disappointed, you guys. Life doesn't work that way. It's not designed to give you everything down to the exact details of what you want and need in this life on a silver frickin' platter. I know we would like to think it works that way, but if it worked that way, we probably wouldn't actually be happy with what we actually get. Nothing is meant to be perfect. So I don't know what that is, but that's something for someone out there. Oh, we have the Eight of Wands. It will be good news, you guys. It will be good news. There is something coming in. It's definitely quick. It's exciting. It's fun. And it's going to be something that you're going to want to say yes to. So this is a perfect example of this. Let's just say you're dreaming about an ex. I'm just going to use this as an example. And your dreams are coming through And it's your ex always, right? This person that you've been dreaming about, this person that you feel it's destined. It's destined. You're destined to be with this person. That's what your spirit guides are telling you. These are all these signs that you're getting. These are the numbers that you're seeing. These are the shapes and the songs that you're hearing, seeing, everything, right? Everything is about this ex. But let's just say somebody amazing comes into your life, because let's just say this ex has issues. They have another girlfriend, they have another boyfriend, whatever's going on here. They have someone in their life that they're either currently dating, that they're currently with, or that they're stuck with, but they're not happy. Whatever the situation is, it doesn't even matter. Or they just have commitment issues. They want to be single. They want to play the field. They don't want to be attached. They don't believe in marriage. Whatever. Okay, but still, you feel that is your person. Now, I'm not trying to say that they're not your person. But whenever this individual, whoever they are, if they were to show up and it's not your ex, what are you going to do? Say no? Are you going to stay stuck holding on to the past? Are you going to let life pass you by? Right? So if you're in this black and white mode, that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to say, oh yeah, no, this isn't it. This isn't it. Or are you going to open yourself up to living? Are you going to open yourself up to an opportunity to experience something? Of course, the choice will be yours, but Spirit is saying we are bringing you something for a reason, and it's up to you on whether or not you're going to take it or you're going to leave it, right? There's no wrong or right way to do anything. It's just the life you're going to lead afterwards. You're either still going to be waiting for something that you feel like, that's it, that's fine, that's your belief system, or, something great comes along, but it's not exactly what you were looking for. Try not to be so close-minded. Try not to close every opportunity that comes your way just because it's not exactly what you ordered, right? It's kind of like ordering a sandwich. I hate mayonnaise for some reason on my sandwich and on my burger. I absolutely hate it, but I love it with artichokes, and I also love it in my tuna fish. Weird, right? I don't know what it is. It's just a thing. So if I were at a restaurant and I have been waiting and I'm sitting here, with my friends or Mr. Moon or whatever, and we're having a burger and they get their burger and I get my burger and it happens to have mayonnaise on it. Do I really want to send it back and sit there and make somebody in front of me feel guilty for eating, or that they have to wait and their food gets cold because I need my burger? Now, of course, if you're allergic, that's a different story, but this is just a preference. No, I'm just going to deal with it. I'll take my napkin and scrape some of that freaking nasty ass mayonnaise off, and then I'll enjoy my burger anyways. I'll enjoy the moment. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm talking about. It's something like that. We're going to continue to let this black and white thinking rule our lives and dictate our present moments and future? Or are we going to actually just open ourselves up and be a little bit more flexible with life and experience and live and just thrive? What are we going to do? Choice is ours. So anyways, that is our final message. Take that wisdom or leave it. And that's what I have for you guys. So I hope that you enjoy this reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I do have my links down below. If you guys want to, definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments in the comments section. Share your thoughts about this reading or whatever you guys are going through, how it may have resonated with you. And that's it. So you guys take care. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.